Welcome to the Metal Prognosis. My name is Lee, and on today's video, we're looking at the Harley Benton DNAfx unit again. So the first time we did this, it was heaps of fun to see what sounds we could get just by turning it on. This video, we're just homing in on loading up our third-party IRs to see how that sounds and see how that holds up. So let's start plugging stuff in and start having some fun. Alright, so I've nearly got everything set up. What I want to do is show you the actual interface program. Let me put it there so hopefully you can see it okay. And while it's loading up, I'll show you actually where I got it from. So we go, there it is. So just on the Harley Benton website, where the fancy picture is under the effects units, if we scroll down a little bit, it shows you all the fancy specs, and I just download the editor from there from the window. So very straightforward and very easy, which is good. I will say this though while it's loading up, this interface will not open up unless you have the unit plugged in and turned on. Otherwise it does a quick search for it, doesn't find it, and doesn't even bother to let you know that it can't find it, doesn't even open up. So just something to keep in mind. And we have sound. Okay, so I just wanted to see how quickly it changed effects all running through there, and very quickly and very good. I like it. But we are here for the third-party IRs. I'm just curious though, if we want to put the EQ, excellent. So moving things in a chain is very straightforward and simple. I couldn't figure out how to do that on the unit, work with that interface, but this is, yeah, just a straight pick up, drag and drop, which is good. So let's edit this one here. So what amp we got? Don't know why that gain's red. It's okay. I'm sure I'll find out one day, or someone can tell me. Single star. What the hell is single star? All right, let's see how this goes. We've got a few things going on. Me hitting my mug. Going on here. So firstly, let's turn on a noise suppressor there. Oh, noise gate. Now, looks like, let's just test something out. So if we go here, all right, so every time you change the amp, it matches it up with its pairing cabinets, whatever that might be. So let's go back to that one. And that goes there. So now we want an empty. And this is weird. I don't know what this computer is here with this Explorer thing here, because we've got this one here for the IR. I'm not sure. Now the fun part, adding an IR. I'll go for Nick Leonard's IR pack 2, his signature pack. We'll go for the blends because he did all the hard work, so might as well reap the rewards and all the work he did. I think Mean or Snarly were my favourites, or both, I can't remember. Let's start with balance anyway and just see. It's a very boomy sound to start off with. And there's not much bass there. That's cool. So let's turn that off just in case it does affect it. It's boost it's got. Clean boost. So, all right, so we've got to do them individually, that's fine. Let's go for Mean. That's cool. Bring up Snarly. So that sounds definitely pretty snarly. little bit gloomy at the moment though, so let's add some EQ to it. Give it a little bit more drive. Yeah, not too bad. Get rid of that reverb. That might add a little bit too much bottom end. That brightens up a bit. So there we are. That's how easy it is to add in a third-party IR. But let's test this interface a little bit more here since we're going here. So this was Snarly, I think. So Snarly. I don't know if that's how he spelt it, but that's how I'm spelling it for this IR. And if we go save, preset save, number 1, Snarly. So yeah, very straightforward. Let's take a little bit of a step away from this now and have a bit of a jam, because we love having jams. And yeah, then we'll have a bit of a chat about it on the other side, because I have some thoughts running through my mind, but having the jam will hopefully help me kind of lay them all out so it's a lot more smoother to try to talk about. So sit back, relax, enjoy the jam, and we'll have a chat about it on the other side. Time for some final thoughts on the Harley Benton DNAfx unit here, and mainly talking about adding a third-party IR in there and the digital interface that it has in the computer compared to the digital interface it has actually here in the unit. So firstly, getting our hands on the actual editor, as you saw, was super easy. It's on their website. It took about 20 seconds to download, to install, and then get ready to rock. I have fallen in a trap in the past with other effects units trying to figure out how to talk to it. And because of that, I knew that there's a good chance I have to have it turned on and plugged in before I opened up the application there on the computer. So not a biggie, because that's what a lot of these effects units do anyway. Now, actually running through the effects the effects editor, I'll get there, on the computer, I've found to be a lot easier and quicker compared to the interface here. Now, the interface here on the unit is decent, it's good, but I found it a lot easier on the computer, being able to navigate through it, especially when it comes to picking where you want each effect in the chain. That was really straightforward and simple there, and renaming and actually dialing in the things on the computer. It's really sensitive with the mouse, but not badly, but noticeably. But the fact that you could actually type in whatever amounts and values you want in there is very convenient compared to using this. Now, this, as I said, this isn't bad. I just prefer that, and I think it's just a lot quicker and a lot more efficient. Loading in the IRs, as you saw, super easy. We got it first shot. Went on an empty IR thing, bank, I think the correct term is. Loaded up one and it works straight away. Now, unlike VST plugins where you can quickly sift through all of them to see which one you want, like all effects units that I've had so far, they've had to load in IRs. You got to load in one at a time before you can actually hear it. First world problems. It's not a big issue at all. You have to wait an extra 4 seconds and do an extra mouse click. So be it, that's fine. So it picked it up really well, which is good. And I really like how easily it did adapt to it with all the chain there. So if you are filtering through it, let's say you had, I don't know, 7 of your favorite IRs that you want to see how they work towards this, it's not going to take you long to check them all out to see how they sound with all the other effects and settings that you had set up in there. I used Nick Lennon's signature IR pack that he's got for free, which I'll leave in the description below if you're keen to check out some of that stuff. Yeah, and it worked really, really well with it. So I'm definitely keen to try other IRs in here, and then also try it with some low tuning guitars too. So pull out the 7-string and see how it handles with that too, because that's going to be interesting. But saving the presets, all super easy, very straightforward. And yeah, there's not much else I can really say about it. There is lots I can say about it, but there's lots more I can explore with this, which I'm definitely keen to do in future videos. So this is a very, very cool unit. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it and my experience. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this journey and seeing how easy or hard, it turned out to be easy, it is adding a third-party IR in this. So thoroughly enjoyed putting this together. It was lots of fun. So thank you very much for joining me in this conversation, and I really look forward to chatting with you next time. And until next time, please stay safe.